Hi, my beautiful divine feminines. Look, it's 456 on the timestamp. So universe is telling me to go ahead and get this message out. This is going to be a blackout reading for the times when I'm resting and I don't want to be on camera. I might start doing these, often, not that often, because I still want y'all to see my face. I'm still going to go live and stuff, which we won't be doing this Saturday. If you are watching this, masculines as well. I will say this is for divine feminines, masculines, so don't sit in here too long unless you want to get exposed, because I'm definitely going to expose this masculine energy here, as you can tell by that title. But yes, this is going to be a blackout reading, for me when I'm resting or whatever. So I'm just saying, without further ado, let's just get into it. Let me go ahead and ring my bell. I do hope everybody is getting the rest that they need, doing fine and well. But your masculines are coming through heavily right now, divine feminines. You guys could be, not you guys, you ladies, you beautiful ladies could be feeling this energy heavy, very heavy right now. They're speaking, and it's coming from a place of sorrow. I was feeling sorrow energy. I kind of felt bad and sad for these masculines. I'm definitely feeling like this big heart chakra energy emerging here. But someone could be a heavy smoker, or they have some type of vice. This is just this person avoiding not saying what they want to really say here. Please excuse my throat chakra. Like, there is a huge throat chakra blockage here. Let's clear that energy. Could be communication blockage. You and this person could be like no communication. This person could be blocked. You could be blocked. Take it as it resonates. But there could be a communication blockage here. And it's also giving the energy of someone not wanting me to get this message out. And please excuse my fastness here or my anticipation here. I don't know how to say it. I've tried to do my blackouts on my last channel, and I'm trying again, because they work for me. And I like my blackouts. I want to bring the blackouts back. Okay. So, yeah. Let's get back into this though. But yeah, this is definitely a masculine who could smoke, or they have some type of vice, but they're only doing this or using these things, these vices, so they don't think about you here, collective. I'm definitely feeling like they're feeling trapped. This is a person who's feeling forced as well. And this is something that they didn't really have a choice or a decision over. Part of them is because they are seeking new opportunity here, and the universe is really responding to this person. Like, even if they are acknowledging it verbally or actively in their life, this person on a soul level is seeking new in their life. No matter if they are with someone else or not, if they're single, it does not matter. This is someone who is seeking new in their life here, and the universe is responding to this energy. Part of them is because they are hiding, some secrets, some very secret feelings. I'm feeling very passionate and sensual feelings for you here. Yes, very passionate. I'm feeling a very tense energy in my heart chakra. This could be someone who could be very hard around the edges. They don't really wear their heart on their sleeve. It's giving like Knight of Swords energy, King of Swords energy. They're kind of the type to be more logical versus in their feelings here. But this is definitely someone who is desiring you. They have some type of strong passion for you. But once again, they are hiding their feelings and emotions. They're blocking their feelings and emotions, whether if it's weed, alcohol. They're popping a pill to go to bed early. I don't know what it is. Not saying this person is a druggie or anything, but this is definitely what I'm feeling here. But yeah, it's almost to the point where this person cannot bear it, nor can they hold this energy back. They have some type of strong, like I said, burning desire, passionate and intense desire to come towards you, to have you, to touch you, to feel you. This person could come off cold, or they have came off cold in the past, or they just like to play games. But I really feel like this is because of this person's unhealed heart. This is because of this person's unhealed ego. This is why I said this person could be hard or rough around the edges here, gang. But I'm definitely feeling like this person's ego does not very much so stand with you, divine feminine. Like, that is not going here. But it says you bring out some type of energy here. I had to type this up because this was a big message here. So yes, I am reading from my phone because this was a big message. But it says you bring out something in them that they never thought that would come out of them. This is someone who really hid, or they bury, or they block a lot of things off when it comes to love, especially love, the love that you bring here. It says they really struggle a lot on the inside, and they put on a hard cover on the outside to mask their pain. But you just have some sort of gentleness that really awakens his inner beast here, but also calms him as well. So this is giving very much strength card energy. Like, this person is really trying to be strong, and it's also giving like the energy of whoever you are, divine feminine, you have some type of power over this man's ego. Like, you know how to shut it down quick, and you know how to make him come giving you puppy eyes if you wanted to. Like, that's the fucking energy here. And it's definitely giving like you got this person right where you want them. I'm just gonna say it. But it says they try very well, very, very hard, and they probably do very good at hiding or holding back, you know, themselves from you. But they are trying very hard to hold themselves back from you. But they cannot keep this from you. They are obsessed. They like into it. They into whatever you got going on. If you have some social media, they into your page. They into, if you send pictures to this person, if this is a past person, they into your pictures. If you just on this person's mind, they are heavily thinking about you to the point where you're like consuming this person's thoughts. It's almost kind of frustrating to them. They're kind of frustrated by this situation here. But they are obsessed. This could be a heavy earth sign energy here. This could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but this is definitely a masculine energy who is used to the earthly things, which means that they could be prone to playing games, or prone to being very stern and grounded, but not in the air and emotional, and not in the water as well, because air and emotion is definitely, you know, thoughts and water, you know what I'm saying? You know, thoughts and feelings. So they're not the type to want to be all in their thoughts and feelings and shit. And this is someone who is definitely in their thoughts and feelings here about you. Yeah, but this masculinity is definitely playing a game that he is not so good at. If this is someone who likes to play hard to get, or they like to put on this hard cover when they really know that they have some type of desire to come towards you, they know that their desire is breaking through. I was finna say their guards is breaking down, but it's not even about the guards. It's about what bears within this man's soul, to the point where he cannot keep hiding this beast in a cage in his dungeon, in his attic. This fucking beast is getting bigger, is getting hungrier, and he's ready to fucking jump out. So I'm feeling here, what does this say? Where did I go? Yeah, it says he isn't so good at playing this game, especially when it comes to a true divine feminine. Yes, he's the type to fight until he has no other choice but to give in. Yeah, this is also saying like this could be someone that's trying to release some toxic patterns, or they will. If they are holding on to toxic issues, this is why this person is still bound to their ego. They're still bound to this unhealed version of themselves. Could be toxic people as well. But you have some type of energy that really exposes this man. And to expose their truth to you, they're really dying to get out of this trapped energy. Like I said, they're really dying to tell you how they feel. They're really dying to just express and unleash the beast. I just heard unleash. They want to just unleash this energy that has been laying dormant inside of them, especially when it's around other divine feminines or feminines, because they're not compared to the divine feminine. If these are other feminines who could be karmic, they just make this beast like something about confirmation bird. Something about making this masculine want to just go in and hide, like to the point where he does not even want to show his true self. Or I'm hearing this person feels like they can't show their true selves around these other women here. But this is definitely the type of person who is willing to fight for your love, but they also the type to fight until they're the type to fight against love until they can't fight any fucking more here. 9/11 on the timestamp. But yeah, they really have some things that they really want to say to you on a telepathic level. So pay attention to the signs. They are everywhere. I'm really saying that. The signs is everywhere. The signs have been hitting me everywhere. So if you have been seeing the signs and they've been everywhere, go ahead and like this video. And I know it may sound crazy, but this definitely could be the type of man who's always wanted by other women. Like, they're always chased, and they like that kind of energy. I don't feel like they want to be, chased by other women. I feel like they like the attention, but I really feel like this is the person or a person, a masculine here, who only wants your attention here. His ego is so big, he could be ashamed of even like really getting with you or being with you here, which only attacks the ego to come down and to actually heal, which is what he's realizing here. When it comes to a divine feminine, you cannot have an ego up. You cannot have your ego all flying around and shit. That ego got to sit down and let the higher self come to the forefront. 10-10 on the timestamp. Like, divine feminine brings an ending to that ego energy. Like, no ego here. But it definitely makes his ego want to come down to heal here. It's definitely saying, like, he is really a very protective masculine. This masculine energy is very protective over you. This could even be a jealous type, I will say that. But they're willing to do some type of saving. Like, this is not someone whose ego is so big, like they don't want the world to know they love you that much. Like, this is someone who doesn't care. Like, they'll do it in public. Like, this is someone who protect you in public. If they see you with somebody else, like, they're the type to do something or walk past y'all or something. Like, even if, like, y'all see each other in public, like, this is just giving the energy, like, this person wants to make it known how they feel about you, no matter what you got going on, no matter who you dealing with here. And this is why, like, they're feeling trapped, because I really feel like something is making this masculine feel like they can't hide this energy anymore. Like, they just want to let it be known to the fucking world here. They're definitely the type to willing to save you from death, though. And it's also saying this is someone who's willing to see you or wanting to give you, who's willing to see you. Who is also giving, I can't fucking read. Somebody could be dyslexic, take it as resonance. I'm sorry. This person could mask their pain with goofiness, but it's definitely saying it's also giving he wants to see you live a beautiful life despite wanting to save you from death or wanting to die for you. I don't know what that energy is about, life and death here. Maybe this is like someone who wants to do life with you. Like, this is giving like marriage energy. I don't know, we're tapping into something here, but it's also saying like he's wanting to give you a beautiful life if he can. No matter if he has a part in your life or not, he does want to see you live a very beautiful life. But this could be someone who like could be very sorrowful. Some type of energy is sorrow in here. And the energy is also bittersweet, because I'm definitely tapping in. He doesn't even, it's like he's blocking my words right now to the point where he doesn't want me to say these things. But the energy is so bittersweet because, like, this is someone who really fears that they will ever experience a lasting love like yours, Divine Feminine. And he's definitely in for one hell of an experience. Because the God we serve, like, God is about to bring heaven to earth here for you, Divine Feminine. Especially if this is someone who wants to get out of this, like I said, the dungeon in the basement. Like, he wants to let this beast out. And I'm also seeing Turning Red. Something about the movie, Turning Red and Over the Moon. I also have some songs for you. I think I'm gonna put it in the description if I don't forget the songs. I might say them at the end, but this is definitely someone who wants to let their inner beast out. I keep saying like when you talk to this person might even be like because like God is really working his big one here with this situation here. This is definitely giving like marriage, divine counterpart, twin flame energy. Look, but there could be a lot of competition around this connection. That's why I'm feeling like because there could be a situation that got you like I don't know. So be careful, Divine Feminine, of any drama or chaos. Keep your energy peaceful. Stay in that Divine Feminine energy. This masculine is really giving like he wants to fulfill your heart's desires and like some type of fantasies here. He wants to fulfill his fantasies. Like, these are fantasies that he has. You might even expect some type of flowers. I don't know. But this is somebody who wants to make their love known for you here, Divine Feminine. Look, damn. He's just battling his own self right now. That's what I'm feeling. This is a masculine who has a lot of inner conflict when it comes to like bringing this connection to pass, and they really want to. And I really feel like if they're not moving or taking any action right now, they just don't know how. So yeah, I'm gonna pull some cards real quick, because this person is really like trying to weigh out their pros and their cons in this situation. The songs were Scared. I'm gonna put them in the post section, so I'm gonna tag the video to the songs. So just go to the post section and check the songs out. I had like 3 or 4 songs, including the movie. So make sure y'all always check in the community and post section. I will say that. Please check the community and post section, because be randomly posting in there, and it might be some messages in there. I might just post a card of the day, like, because I know I haven't been doing that consistently. I've been resting. We all been resting. Y'all will see me back Monday. Here will show my face. But I will be doing blackouts on the times when I do need rest. God is saying, like, you don't have to, force yourself not to do your messages, confirmation. Because I be really feeling it, like, I have to get these messages out. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Go check the post section. Always check the post section, the community section. I made it and I opened it for you guys. So even if you want to comment there, you guys are open to commenting there in the community tab. So check the community tab. I'm always posting there, and I will be posting the songs there. So we have a job, something about a job. Somebody could be getting a new job. That came out of nowhere, so take that as resonates. But that job is locked in if you was worried about that. But we have walking away when it gets real. So this definitely could have been someone who walked away when it got real. I'm telling you, this is someone who has a hard cover over themselves. They don't really wear their heart on their sleeve. They could fear, being raw and uncut and truthful. They're afraid of you seeing their raw self. That's what I just heard. But I really feel like this is someone who, behind the scenes, they know that it's because you do. And once a person they're very self-aware. Whoever this masculine, and he's very self-aware. He's always inside his own head. He always talking about he's not in his feelings. This is somebody who's like, I'm not in my feelings, I'm not in my feelings, I'm not in my feelings. But this is somebody who's really tapped in with their emotions and feelings, but they don't like expressing them, and that's where the block is. But whatever this is there's who knows, like, when they're around other feminists, like I said, they can feel it. They know that they're not being their best self. They're not their happiest self. They don't feel what the divine feminine brings out of them. So when they get around divine feminine and they just get a taste of that energy again, they're like, oh yeah. And then when they're not with you, especially if this is someone, like I said, very hardcore, this is someone who's very hardcore, they're tough love type, they don't know how to, like, express this. So when they get by themselves, they're like, fuck. And it's like a constant torment. I don't know, maybe feeling trapped or tormented by this divine feminist energy. And it's really because if this is someone who's done you wrong, divine feminine, it's tormentation. I don't know how to say it. You're tormenting this man. If this isn't, this is definitely a masculine who is just obsessed with the divine feminine energy. And they have some very strong, passionate cravings here. I got 2 decks here laying out, and I see the word crave twice. It says, I crave your raw truth, and then the other one over there says, I crave the gentleness of your love. So I'm telling you, you have some type of gentleness, sweetness that this masculine likes, divine feminine. Like, you are this person's, like, ultimate desire, and they don't want to hold this back. If they've been holding it back, they want to let this out. But they definitely could have walked away when things got too real, and when things were starting to get real. But this is preparing a surprise or pop-up visit. I hope I'm not spoiling the beans here. Yeah, testing the waters with the message. So this person might text you. They might have already texted you, reached out to say, like, hey, hi, wah, 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 boo, boo, boo. I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling like this person, if they walked away, they want to return because of the effect you have on them, divine feminine. They're definitely preparing or planning some type of pop-up visit or surprise. They're definitely also replaying the last conversation you guys had here, because that's coming out here. Replaying your last conversation. What is this? Ignoring their feelings for you. Yeah. And now if they're not taking any action right now, this person is purposely ignoring their feelings. Yeah, because they're practicing what to say. That's crazy. Somebody is definitely preparing. They could be replaying this last conversation and thinking about how, if the last conversation didn't go so well, they're trying to, like, think about how to come back and redeem this conversation. If they did ignore some type of feelings, or if you was trying to convince them of something or let them know something, or I don't really feel like divine feminine was trying to do no convincing, but this person wasn't convinced until they wasn't talking to you. Now they get the fucking gist, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, it says is booking a trip or planning to see you. Somebody is booking a fucking trip. Could be booking a flight or a bus or a Uber. I don't fucking know. To come see you. But yeah, this is what this person wants. They want to come towards you. Because they're definitely thinking about that last conversation if you guys spoke. And they're like, damn, I'm just never going to be able to get rid of divine feminine. I really feel like this is somebody you may not be able to get rid of because of this obsession. So they're going to always be there. They could be lurking. I just heard lurking. Somebody lurking. Yeah, it says writing a message but not sending. So yeah, they could be lurking in your DMs, wanting to text, wanting to send you a message. Could be looking at the phone call, looking at your name on the call thing, and then just wanting to press call, but then not pressing that shit. I don't fucking know. This person could be just thinking about texting you, sending a comment under a post. I don't know, but somebody is like writing and deleting here. It says talking to someone they trust for advice. So yeah, this person is definitely trying to get their shit together. They're talking to someone about what they need to do, because I really feel like this is no energy that they can hold in. They could even be talking to a therapist, family member, best friend, cousin, I don't know. But it's definitely saying like they're trying to get their finances together as well. So this is somebody who's trying to get their shit together, for real, for real. Yeah, it says asking mutual friends about you. So yeah, this person could currently, I'm telling you, like right as we speak, maybe even talking about you right now to someone else, trying to get advice. I'm really feeling like right now energy. Oh, that was one of the songs. The song was Right Now by Tusi. So yeah, something about right now. Like I said though, guys, I'm gonna put the songs in the post section. So not guys, ladies, divine feminines, go check out go check out those songs. Before I close this out, we're gonna get a few more messages. It says clearing out old cycles though. So yeah, it says I need it right now. Somebody is like clearing out old cycles. That's what Tusi said at the beginning of the song. Said I need it right now. Cut all of the lights out. For real, this person could definitely be on some other shit too. Like they want to get you alone. Get you alone. That's another song by Ombre here. Practicing forgiveness. So there's something about the universe saying practicing forgiveness. If this is you that needs to practice forgiveness, go ahead and do that. If this is someone that you love, if they are practicing forgiveness or they are being pushed to practice forgiveness, that's what the universe is working on here. Forgiving, because there's a possible redemption or reconciliation here when it comes to this energy. Yeah, it says turning down all other suitors. This masculine is definitely turning down all other suitors, all potential partners, because they only want and they only have eyes for the divine feminine here. A very strong, passionate, magnetic pull to the divine feminine here. Yeah, it says trying therapy or counseling. This person could definitely be into therapy or counseling, or they want to get some type of therapy or counseling to work through their feelings. Yeah, it says learning to open their heart again. Yeah, because they want to learn how to open up. This is somebody who wants to give you what you deserve. They want to give you what you want. They feel like they can, but they also feel like they can't. Somebody is really going through a lot of inner conflict here. It says planning to show up unexpectedly. So yeah, this is somebody who likes to be secretive. They're very spontaneous and secretive, very low-key type of energy, very subtle, sneaky energy. This person is sneaky. I'm feeling 50 Shades of Grey energy. I don't know. This person has some type of like dark masculine type of energy. Whoa. But it says they're learning to trust again. So yeah, something about opening their heart and learning to trust again. Learning to open up their heart again. Learning to trust again. This is what they want. They don't want to be in this dormant energy. They want to come with you. They want to be around you. They want to be next to you. Divine feminine. They're tired of hiding his fucking feelings from you. Yeah, it says fantasizing about our future together. And then it says carefully watching your moves. I'm telling you, this is somebody who was moving in the shadows. But they're about to press fucking play on a situation, 24/11 on the timestamp. They're about to manifest some type of change. But it's first going to need for them to have some type of reconciliation. Recognition or realization. Something within themselves. What is the R word I'm trying to use? Shit. All the R words here. They're trying to reconcile, recognize, realize. Like, they want to get with the program here, because I really feel like this person does not want to see you go off into the sunset here with someone else. Yeah, they're definitely keeping tabs on you, carefully watching your moves, gathering information about you, divine feminine, because they want to know who you're dealing with, what you got going on, if you got somebody else. They could be journaling their thoughts and their feelings about you in this situation, but they're definitely staying silent on purpose. And they could also be avoiding contact. If you saw this person and they were avoiding eye contact, or they were avoiding communicating with you physically, this is because they have not faced the truth of their feelings here. But they're definitely writing and not knowing where to begin. They want to say a lot here. Yeah, they want to say a lot, Divine Feminine. So if you want to take this as it resonates, and if this is your message and you want to go ahead and take it like it's already yours, go ahead and click that like button. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. Make sure you comment. And make sure you stay tuned. You know, because Libra Goddess is coming through. Know that I love you and God does too. Bye.